What's good, guys? Day 2 of the 75-day challenge. You see, my voice is getting better. So, yeah, we're moving. It's gonna be simple, this challenge. Yeah, so, man, let's get into it without further ado. So, now, let's get on with what? So Good They Can't Ignore You by Carl Newport. Yeah, by Carl Newport. So, it begins with rule 1. There's 4 rules now. So, I read chapter 1 of rule 1. It's what? Don't follow your passion. Yeah. I was like, what the heck? But yeah, let's dive into it. It talks about Steve Jobs. So a speech Steve Jobs did at the Stanford Stadium really touched him, especially the part of what when Steve Jobs said, "What find what you love and great work." Because great work goes hand in hand with loving what you do. So keep looking and don't settle. And this speech went viral, especially this part. It got posted, got 3 million views, then it got posted officially. It got posted unofficially somewhere else, then it got posted officially somewhere else. It got 3 million views apiece. But now, him, he's trying to go against the analogy, the passion hypothesis, as he calls it. The passion hypothesis is that the key to happiness is to find passion in what you do and match the job with that. So yeah, so you find your passion, the thing you like doing, you're passionate about doing, and then you find a job that matches that. Yeah, it's literally the formula we always hear. And what, like from a young age, what you want to be when you grow up, why, about things like that. So yeah, so mind you, him, he started putting the strings together. He started connecting the threads. And you look back at Steve Jobs' life. Bit. So Steve Jobs attended what? At Reed College. And in the beginning, as a young man, he wasn't obsessed with technology now. He studied Western history, dance, and Western mysticism. And then after a year, he dropped out. And then he became homeless, stayed on campus for like a year, living off scraps. And then he decided to go back home. When he got back home, he talked himself into working a night shift job. But during this night shift job, he was looking for spiritual guidance, looking for spiritual words. Yeah, he wanted direction in his life. So he became like obsessed with Zen, being like Zen, almost like Thomas. So I feel like it's kind of a connection like that. And then during this journey in India, he met a guy called Wozniak, an Indian guy obsessed with tech. Well. But no, that's wrong. Change the lighting. Hey, bro. Did you change the light? And I'm so yellow. Time. Yeah. this is a real scale, fam. Yeah. But yeah. So when he Wozniak was obsessed with tech, and he was like a successful tech guy because he studied for it. Like, yeah. So mind you, he used to deal with the tech side of business, and then he let Jobs like take control of the details of any business arrangement, because they were close friends. But yeah, when you look at this, as a man, Steve Jobs was conflicted, looking for a direction. So what the author is saying, Carl, is that do what he did instead of doing what he said. Because at the time, if you tell young Jobs to go do what he wants to do, then what he's passionate about doing, then he would have been a Zen. But yeah. But as time goes on, you can see that Steve Jobs like ventured into a lot of stuff, and then got a lucky break, which was making those computer kits that you can build from home. Yeah, I was like, yeah, computer kits that you build from home. He did a business idea with Wozniak. Yeah, building computer kits at home and then selling them. And that was like his big break, because with that that gave birth to Apple. So technically he stumbled upon Apple, and then over time he built passion on Apple. But before that, he was not obsessed with technology. The only time he would work with electronics and tech if it will make him a quick buck. So yeah, instead of settling into a career, let's do like Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs was jumping job for job. He was working, and during the venture that he did with Wozniak, I am not sure butchering that name. I'm sorry if I offend anyone. But yeah, he did quit his job. Like the venture was actually like a low risk venture for them to make like a quick buck doing those computer kits. But he gave birth to Apple, and he built a passion on that. So yeah, just coming up on the one. I mean, I don't know. Make sure you expose yourself to all fields before making a decision, because we do not know what we're passionate about, to be honest. How our frontal lobe literally develops at the age of 21, some even later. So yeah, we should resist settling down, but and going for a rigid career. But instead, we should expand ourselves, not be scared to double a bit there, double a bit there, double a bit there. Yeah. And then a random topic of today. Yesterday it was what it was learning. Today procrastination. This is what actually most of the time I feel like it counters my learning. Yeah, learning process is procrastination, and I feel like everyone deals with procrastination. Yeah. What is procrastination? It's delaying tasks that you have to do. As simple as that. It's not about like laziness. It's about what emotions, brain wiring, and perfectionism. Yeah, perfectionism. So emotions, it's like you're avoiding stress, you're avoiding what discomfort, you're avoiding boredom. Because usually tasks that you procrastinate on, they're boring, they're stressful. Brain wiring, your brain wants comfort. Learning is hurts, my friend. It hurts your brain, hurts your mental health, but it's good for you. So you have to like when you learn how to walk, you stumble until you master walking. Same thing with riding a bike. You fall left and right. Even learning how to ride a car, clutch is gonna hula you, motor's gonna idle, it's gonna reverse on a steep hill. But yeah, over time you master it. It's just repeat your brain. So you must. I feel like in order to counter this, and like you should expose yourself to the process of learning even more, because nowadays you learn from school only, nothing else. And it's easy to procrastinate schoolwork. Not gonna lie, for me it's easy. Now, but now I'm starting to stress because exams are coming up. And stress is not good. Stress is like a disease type. Yeah, but my voice is not 8. What does it happen? It does feel boring, difficult, and unclear. Low energy. Yeah, so sleep is important. A proper sleeping schedule. Not like sleeping 12 hours and expecting to have energy. Come on. Instant gratification. Yeah. Like scrolling. It's instant gratification. Like there's a lot of things that can provide instant gratification. And fear-based thinking is fear of failure. Because when you're learning, in the process of learning, you're about to fail multiple times, not once, multiple times. You're about to stumble. So that also, I feel like I suffer from all of this. Yeah. So that also contributes to what procrastination happening. But what are the steps of what getting rid of procrastination? I'm gonna apply this personally into my own life, because procrastination is not a one. It's not the one. Number one, awareness. When does procrastination trigger? What time? And log the tasks that you usually procrastinate on. Me is usually like when I come back from the gym, come back from working out or after work. So it's like from 6 to 11. So yeah, 11 is the time we are supposed to be sleeping. From 6 to 11, this procrastination, why? It's literally my only free time, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, in the morning I can wake up and jog now, but on other days I don't feel like going to the gym. Even though it has become a habit, now it's gone. Like literally, my habit of going to the gym is like lacking. There's a time where we go on the gym. I think my longest streak was like for 5 weeks, 5 days every week. See, that was proper. Like, I don't know what stopped me. Yeah, jeez. What reduce what resistance? Break down tasks. So if something is big, break it down. It's gonna be more manageable. And what 2 minute rule? If something takes less than 2 minutes, do it. There's no need to avoid it. It's just 2 minutes. And start with just 5 minutes. And when I say start with five, when you say start with just 5 minutes, means that start a little bit, so that what build momentum. It's all about momentum. Like they said, it takes 21 days to build a habit. So I feel like after 21 days, with this 75-day challenge, I'll be cruising. Will I be disappointed? Then we'll see. Yeah, but everything you do every day, you build a momentum. Manage your environment, remove distractions, designate the study zone, Pomodoro technique. This is like towards like what learning. Because usually the task that we avoid the most is learning. Learning how to code, learning how to trade, learning anything and like usually you avoid that, even though it will have what good results. I don't know, procrastination, it's a natural human thing. It's a survival instinct and like. So it's tough to go against it. So yeah, build habits or manage your emotions. Instead of saying I have to do this, I choose to do this, and then you put the why after I choose to. Like I choose to study, why? So I can get my degree. I choose to learn how to code, why? So that I can understand or can provide smart solutions using a computer. Yeah, like I choose to work out, why? So I can be fit for myself. I'm doing myself a favor in the future, and I'm gonna look good now. I mean, like it's a win-win for me. But some places crazy is mad. But yeah, and then practice what self-compassion. Don't be harsh on yourself, because procrastination, as I said, is what is a human instinct, it's survival. So instead of looking at it as failure, look at it as a survival instinct, and train yourself. See a dog. When a dog attacks everyone that it passes by, it's survival. But you can train the dog. It's okay. This at this time of the night is dangerous for everyone. Yeah, like when you're walking, when someone does this, then means it's dangerous. And like you teach your brain, because it's your brain. It's not else's brain. Yeah, and build habits. Start at the same time daily. Why? Your brain likes routines. If you notice, you feel weird if you've been doing something at a certain time, but it changes all of a sudden. It's like there's some sort of discomfort, because why? Your brain likes routines. So if you start doing something at the same time daily, then your brain is gonna get used to it. It's okay. It's gonna even do mental preparation way before you start doing the task. I think it's flu. Change of season. Anchor work to existing tasks. Like after I shower, I'm gonna do this. After I eat, I'm gonna do this. After I work out, I'm gonna do this. Yeah. So there's gonna be links. It's gonna be like a chain. It's gonna be a pathway, because your brain works with pathways. If you didn't know that, yeah. Life science students, about type. Shout out to y'all. But yeah, and track your progress every day. Lockdown. Further logs. It's okay. This is what I've done today. This is what I haven't avoided today. Yeah, cleansing. procrastination of the system ngoba vele le deliver i-virus when you're talking the truth, this thing is a virus, man. This thing is bad for you. There's nothing good about it. Like at this point, it's a useless instinct. But yeah, have the mindset of what procrastination and focus are two different muscles. So the more you procrastinate, the more the procrastination muscle becomes stronger, and the weaker the focus muscle becomes. And the more you focus, the more stronger that focus muscle becomes. It's like doing reps. Every time you procrastinate, you're doing a rep. Procrastination. Every time you focus, you're doing a rep of focusing. But they counteract one another. If this one is stronger, this one is about to be weaker. The what? Inversely proportional. Yeah, for the science kids there. But yeah, it's like the gym. Can't, like, yeah, every rep counts. Every time you avoid something, it counts. Every time you focus, it counts. There's like you can focus on any. You can't focus on anything. Focus on important things. And the things that you usually avoid. If you are focused on the things that you usually avoid, then yeah, you're going to be good. Not gonna lie. Yeah. Without further ado, this is the closing of day 2. Yeah, go do something. Bye bye.